Hello, and welcome to the 22nd verse of the Tao. The broken become whole, the crooked straighten, the empty are filled, the worn are renewed. A little becomes more, until plenty becomes delusion. So the sage embraces the one, unity in all things under heaven. Not self-regarding, one enlightens. Not self-righteous, one is distinguished. Without boasting, one achieves. Without complacency, leadership endures. No one countermands it. The ancient saying, the broken become whole, is not empty words. True wholeness is restored from within. Okay? Well, the broken become whole. Yeah. So, it's like the wave in the trough again. The wave breaks and then becomes a whole. Wave breaks. It's like life. It's like the trees. The leaves fall and then in the spring they bloom again. A person can be broken, their life falls apart, and eventually it becomes whole again. I think this is also a hope. I think Lao Tzu is also giving hope that the broken become whole. If one follows the way, a wound can be healed. The crooked straightened. If you follow the way, crooked can be straightened by following the way, by following what feels good, what is right. The broken become whole. The crooked straighten. Again, I think Lao Tzu really is alluding to a hope. Lao Tzu's giving you hope today. The crooked can be straightened. That is fucking cool. The empty are filled. Yeah, follow the way. What is empty within you can be filled by the way. The crooked can be straightened. The broken can become whole. The worn are renewed. Oh yeah. The worn are renewed. Lao Tzu's giving you an example of how to fulfill yourself. The worn are renewed. It can be done. Wow. The worn are renewed. And also, I think the pieces that are feeling old, they eventually can be renewed, whether it's through death, whether it's through some kind of resting period. A little becomes more. That's true. The journey of 10,000 miles begins with one step. A little, that one step can become more. So one step can become two steps and eventually turn into 10,000 miles. Or 10,000 hours to mastery. So a little bit of meditation, a little bit of kindness, a little bit of understanding turns into more and more and more. So start now. Until plenty becomes delusion. Plenty becomes delusion. A little becomes more until plenty becomes delusion. So is he saying that plenty becomes delusion? Plenty becomes maybe something that delusion. Plenty becomes maybe so obvious that it's delusion. Plenty becomes possible, right? Because a little becomes more. Plenty becomes delusion. He must be talking about plenty being possible. In fact, plenty must be almost mandatory, I would think, if a little becomes more. maybe plenty becomes not even until a little becomes more, until plenty becomes delusion. Eventually plenty becomes unnecessary. Yeah, because plenty will just be that next step. Okay, yeah. One step turns into two, and eventually 9,999 until plenty, which would have been 10,000, is just obvious. It's just that next little step. Oh, fudgicles. Lao Tzu's breaking it down. So the sage embraces the one. Yeah, the sage is always embracing the one, always going back into themselves, always finding the way in all things. Unity in all things under heaven. Boom. Yeah, unity in all things under heaven, which is the world of 10,000 things. There is a unity to all things. There is a way to all things. We all are one. All is within us. Unity in all things under heaven. Yeah, you gotta find unity, man. You gotta find, like, unity between the fucking ocean, the buildings, the damn trees, the birds, the people. There is unity among us. You gotta find that shit. Under heaven. Under the Tao, the great Tao. Not self-regarding. So don't self-regard. You're just fucking one little animal down here on the earth. But you're one enlightens, yeah. Not self-regarding. So you're just one person, so you have to follow the way. You're not... You can't go against the way, because if you are not self-regarding, if you're not rejecting the way, one enlightens. You want to become enlightened, man. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Using my hands to explain the way. Bump the phone. Fire these glasses on. Boom. To be more careful. Not self-regarding. One enlightens. Yeah. And you want to become enlightened, because being enlightened is like arising to the beauty, like becoming aware of the beauty that is. Not self-regarding. Okay. Not self-righteous, thinking that you're like well beyond the way, or well too special to follow these guidelines or these recommendations of Lao Tzu's. Not self-righteous. You don't need to be self-righteous. Just be like, yo, I'm cool. One is distinguished. Yeah, so when you start to think, yo, I'm just man, I'm just here, I'm just doing me, pow, distinguished. Because you are then man. You are then great. The great source manifest as human being. Wow, and there is specialness to man. There is beauty. You get distinguished. Without boasting, one achieves. Shit. So you just do the way, you just follow the way each and every day, like me, making these videos, expressing, interpreting this great knowledge without boasting. I don't need to come around being like, yo, I'm making these videos of Lao Tzu's Tao Te Ching. Everybody, just by, without even boasting, one achieves. So I just know that it will, because I'm producing such quality material that can help generations to come. One will achieve. I will achieve what I set out to do by spreading enlightenment, spreading joy, spreading knowledge. Okay. Without complacency, I'm not going to be complacent. I want to keep making better videos. I want to keep delving deeper into this like spiritual knowledge, so I can explain more clearly. I can interpret more specifically to my generation, so that we can all share this type of knowledge. Leadership indoors. Yeah, leadership indoors, man. You break it down for people in the way that you know you can. You're a leader in your way. We're all leaders in our own way. We're all fucking leaders of our own lives. Heroes of our own story. No one countermands it. God damn it, no one's countermanding the fucking way. You do what you're doing. You believe in it. You fucking spread joy. You spread, like, your gift, your love. No one's going to countermand that shit. Everyone's doing their own thing. We're not against each other. We're on the same team, people. The ancient saying, again, it's ancient. The Tao is ancient. The broken become whole. The broken become whole. That's how it started. The broken become whole. It's not empty words. Okay? So when you're broken, just remember, you'll become whole. If you follow the way, broken shit will become whole. I mean, this is Lao Tzu's telling us that. It must be true. If you follow the way, it must happen. So I'm going to believe it. I'm going to go with it. What's the alternative, yo? You gonna countermand it? It just said in the previous statement, no one countermands it. I'm not being a fucking countermander. The broken become whole. I believe it. It's not empty words. And finally, true wholeness is restored from within. True wholeness is restored from within. Within. So become whole from within. People are always telling you that. And you know what? Lao Tzu is telling us that too. It must be true. Wholeness comes from within. Start from within. That's what I'm trying to do here, is spread from within, help other people understand that. All right. Check it out. That's verse 22 of the Tao. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Peace out.